game. What we are witnessing may be the single best defensive performance in NFL.
And they take this in for the score. The Eagles push their lead further to start the half. Jalen Hurts with the touchdown. His third of the game on the ground. And he's into the end zone. That play adds a couple more to their lead. All right, I think I already know the answer to this question, but I'm gonna ask it anyway. Game well decided. How does a former player like yourself feel about that decision?
Yeah, whatever you think your answer is, Kate, you're right. I don't think...
Oh, no, he lost control of another one. And the fumble recovery is made.
Just look at everyone flying down the field. But when they fly down the field, they got two things in mind, Kate. Number one, get the returner down. And number two, separate the ball if you can. It's rare that it happens, but it sure is exciting when it does.
And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down. Motioning him from the slot right. Second down. Hurts throwing again. He's on the move. Now here he goes. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles can cruise to a win, growing that lead further. Jalen Hurts with the touchdown. Oh, it's a fake. Looks like they're going to throw. He's going to keep it this time. And he's into the end zone, and that shows what kind of game they've been having. Even that works for them, and it adds an extra 2 to their lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Turpin with a return. Wow, it's free again! And the fumble recovery is made. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. Yeah! And the turnovers have not helped as they find this game out of reach at the moment here in the third. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. And the Eagles get it back with a nice return to boot down inside the 30.
Kate, we have watched hundreds of games, and we have called so many of them together, and we have never seen this. Frankly, no one in NFL history has ever seen this. We are witnessing what may be one of the greatest single individual defensive efforts we've ever seen in this league's history.
Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5. Hurts now from the gun. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. They kick the running back in motion. Here's 2nd and 5. Escapes the puck. Cowboys rush it in, and they bring him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
A loss of 10 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
No touch. No touch.
Pass play now. Buying some time left. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
You know, that's a situation. May have worked out better if he'd thrown the ball. His running ability gets him a chunk of yards, but still some work to do to get that 1st down.
Vacates quickly left side. He's running for it. Juke the defender. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
That's good for an Eagle.
Motioning one of the tight ends. Barkley is in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
No touch.
Will set up for the 2-point conversion.
No touch.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he's almost there, but no! They stop him at the last moment. Wow, he's going to be just inches shy of that 2-point conversion. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Yeah, Billy.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. On target to his back, Rico Dowdle. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 34. He's going deep. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Quinion Mitchell. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
They left him wide open. It's complete. And he's going to get past the 40 before he goes out. New set of downs for him at the 38. First and 10. Here's Hurts. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack. Forced out to his right. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Eagles parlay the interception into points. Jalen Hurts with the touchdown. A 5th rushing score. Oh, it's a fake. Looks like they're going to throw. And he's into the end zone, and that shows what kind of game they've been having. Even that works for them, and it adds an extra 2 to their lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Turpin with a return. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Yeah!
Dak off the play fake. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Nakobe Dean. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. And no, they faked it. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery.
I know these special teams coaches spend all week trying to find a little weakness, and I guess they saw something on film they may have liked. But I think this serves as a reminder, if you want to get to, try the conversion from the 2-yard line next time.
Turpin with a return. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Back to the air following the pick 6. Oh no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Quinion Mitchell. And the Eagles have it again after yet another interception. Oh, man, Brock, somebody, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
Didn't take a rocket scientist to know, Kate. They wanted to get the ball in this guy's hands any way they could, not just in the passing game, and he just showed you why. This defense not prepared for his impact on the ground.
So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. He's on the move. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Oh, look at this. They're faking it. And he's into the end zone, and that shows what kind of game they've been having. Even that works for them, and it adds an extra 2 to their lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Turpin with a return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Yeah! What do you think?
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
What do you think?
Throwing again is Dak. Completed over the middle. And what a hit there. Ouch, she faced the price for moving the chains that time. New set of downs for him at the 38.
Yeah!
Throwing on 1st is Prescott. It's caught, Ferguson. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Yeah, here we go! Wait, take! What do you think?
Another throw for Prescott. And they pick him off again! Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. Dukes out a 1-stop. And the Eagles capitalize on yet another interception thrown in this game.
I've not yet in my lifetime come across a defender who hasn't told me how great an offensive player they were back in the day. Oh, you should have seen me as a running back or wide receiver. Well, right there, that defender showed some of that background. A brilliant job of getting into the open field and setting his...
Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Deron Bland has it.
You know, Kate, so often they say that defense is just reactionary. They're just reacting to what the offense is doing. But I'll tell you what, when you got a defensive call like that, the right personnel, nickel coverage, right, the right defensive plan, it plays such a huge role in helping take the ball away.
Fits it through the middle. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. One play in, and already they're close to midfield.
Yeah, here we go! What do you think?
Dak out of the pistol. Finds a seam down the middle. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. 1st and goal here.
Yeah! Here we go! Wait, take! What do you think?
Working inside the red zone. And oh, he got it! Interception! Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. It's a foot race. 30. Gets the 10. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. But we all saw his teammates yelling at him, go down for the touchback. Yeah, no chance of that. He saw, and no, they faked it. And he's into the end zone, and that shows what kind of game they've been having. Even that works for them, and it adds an extra 2 to their lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick-6 as it's sent away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Oh, he lost it on the hit! And they steal it back on the return.
These guys are flying down the field. Reminds me of the guys at Braveheart. But different than Braveheart, these guys got 2 things on their mind. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, try to separate the ball if they can. It's rare that it happens, but boy, is it big when it does.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
No touch! No touch!
Here's Hurts. Buys time, rolling right. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles throwing 6 more on the blowout. Jalen Hurts with the touchdown. Another score for him this game. Oh, it's a fake. Looks like they're going to throw. And he's into the end zone, and that shows what kind of game they've been having. Even that works for them, and it adds an extra 2 to their lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. A big hit there. He's not even going to make it back to the 20. The Cowboys offense now headed back to the field. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
Great. Set. Delta.
Here we go, second and very long. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And he has it in the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles continue adding to an insurmountable lead. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. Oh, it's a fake. Looks like they're going to throw. And he's into the end zone, and that shows what kind of game they've been having. Even that works for them, and it adds an extra 2 to their lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
First down, here's Dak. He puts some power on a deep one left. They connect on the deep shot. Run down, and at the end he loses the football. It's knocked free. And the Eagles get to it. And a great return comes to an end with the tackle. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Delta, set.
Good for an Eagle.
Delta.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Great. Set. Delta.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And he's brought down after taking this to the 26. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
Great. Set.
Good and 6.
Delta.
Back to throw, Hurts. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Delta.
From the pistol, Hurts. Caught near the pylon. And he takes it down to the 2, but no touchdown. He's out of bounds. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Ooh, a little movement along the line there. That's going to cost the defense 5 yards. He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Great. Set. Delta.
And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Eagles are running them out of the building. Jalen Hurts with the touchdown. Oh, it's a fake. Looks like they're going to throw. And he's into the end zone, and that shows what kind of game they've been having. Even that works for them, and it adds an extra 2 to their lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Turpin with a return. He breaks a tackle. Wow, it's free again! And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Eagles throwing 6 more on the blowout. Oh, it's a fake. Looks like they're going to throw. And he's into the end zone, and that shows what kind of game they've been having. Even that works for them, and it adds an extra 2 to their lead. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Return starts at the 3. He gets popped quickly. Not a nice feeling or a nice return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Yeah!
Looking from the pistol, Prescott. Hits him on the in route. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
He lets one fly deep. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Quinion Mitchell. And the Eagles have it once again after yet another interception. Oh, boy. They cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and 2 very different tones and tenors on these 2 sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
1st down, a run with Barkley. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Eagles put this one away a long time ago. First and 10 from the 41.
Great, set.
Option play, they give it to Barkley. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Great, set.
Here's another carry for Barkley. And he's brought down for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. He's across the 20, still going. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Gosh, I love that creativity of the play call. Name of the game is putting the ball in the hands of your best, your playmakers, creating matchups for them to take advantage.
And he's across for the touchdown, and that flag is not going to stop this celebration. They know that's an offsides call.
Offside, defense.
Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Well, looks like the defense jumps just before the snap there.
Encroachment, defense.
Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Barkley runs it in for the Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Oh, it's a fake. Looks like they're going to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
You know, that's a call you might see in the college game, but it's pretty dead and gone from the NFL, and for good reason. Even catching him off guard, the chance for success, extremely low.
Starting from the 5. He loses it on the hit. Oh, the fumble jumps out of bounds. What a break there for the offense. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And the Eagles get it back after a marvelous defensive effort. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Great, check.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we called them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
He's going deep this time. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Chased out to his right. Oh, he's going to run for it. Jukes one defender. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the 1st down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
And they pick him off again! Donovan Wilson picks it off. And the Cowboys capitalize on yet another interception thrown in this game. Oh, man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity to look in that close, particularly as we get through the 2nd half. But once you get, you have to finish with points.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Yeah!
Dak now from the gun. Trying to push it deep downfield. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. From the gun is Prescott. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Officials signaling for a timeout, and with 5 seconds remaining, just one last play left in this one. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. A bit of desperation on... He's got it inside the 10! Touchdown, Dallas! So 6 points at the buzzer, Brock, but 0 effect on our final outcome.
Yeah, I get that, but I'll tell you what, that'll be one of the first plays they watch in the film room this coming week. Like you said, they lose whether that's scored or not, but Coach will always emphasize effort on the field. And reaching that end zone to end an already decided game, that is effort with a capital E.
So beneath the chorus of Fly, Eagles Fly, it's a win for the Eagles. And with the start they had in that 1st quarter, Brock, it is no surprise to see them come away with a victory at the end. They really did all they could to put this out of reach early. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one.